Breaking news: Putin's ally predicts nuclear attack, highly likely. Amid the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, Russian President Vladimir Putin's pal, Viktor Medvedchuk, recently expected that a nuclear strike will, maximum probably, be coming. Putin and senior Russian officials have time and again threatened nuclear escalation against Kyiv and its Western partners due to the fact Moscow released its complete-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. All through Putin's annual Kingdom of the Nation address remaining month, he warned that Russia's strategic nuclear forces are in a country of complete readiness. He also warned that there was a proper hazard of nuclear battle if Western nations send troops to Ukraine, as advised by using French President Emmanuel Macron remaining month. Western nations, Putin brought, need to realize that we also have guns that can hit targets on their territory. All this virtually threatens a war with the use of nuclear guns and the destruction of civilization. Do not they get that? However, Macron appears to have walked again his preceding remarks in advance this month, approximately sending troops to Ukraine. At some point of an interview with Czech information booklet Novinky.cz, Macron emphasized that France isn't always actively thinking about sending army forces to Ukraine. In response to one question I used to be asked approximately sending troops, I stated that nothing is out of the question, he recalled. This doesn't suggest that we're considering the opportunity of sending French troops to Ukraine within the close to destiny, but we are beginning discussions and thinking about everything that can be completed to assist Ukraine, particularly on Ukrainian territory. On Friday, according to Russian news business enterprise TASS, pro-Russian Ukrainian babykisser Medvedchuk, who turned into exiled to Russia in 2022 in alternate for Ukrainian prisoners of battle, expected that a nuclear strike will, most probably, be coming because the West continues to assert its right to international dominance. If the collective West maintains to say its right to global dominance, Ukraine's human capital will no longer be sufficient in any case. If we maintain the coverage of battle to the sour give up, in the end foreign troops will need to be delivered. And maximum likely, we will be looking at a nuclear strike in the end, he said. But Medvedchuk does no longer rule out that international locations outside of Europe may want to become worried if the warfare expands. It's far clear that the Arab global is being drawn into the war, and after that, China and India may also be involved, as they do now not have issues with soldiers. This comes as Western leaders, together with President Joe Biden, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and North Atlantic Treaty Company, NATO, Secretary Fashionable Jens Stoltenberg, have constantly warned that an immediate Russia-NATO confrontation is unthinkable given the nuclear stakes. This comes as Western leaders, which includes President Joe Biden, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg, have continuously warned that a direct Russia-NATO confrontation is unthinkable given the nuclear stakes. But Putin and the Kremlin have long framed its conflict on Ukraine as a preemptive struggle on the collective West. The West miscalculated and bumped into the firm function and backbone of our multinational humans, Putin advised authorities, officials, participants of parliament, and leading civil society figures at some stage in his annual speech. Meanwhile, NATO leaders, mainly at the alliance's long frontier with Russia, are an increasing number of warning that direct warfare with Moscow is a realistic hazard, suggesting the West has between 3 and 10 years to put together for war. However, Putin defined such warnings as nonsense. At the same time they themselves are selecting objectives for hanging our territory, The Russian leader stated, referring to Scholz's revelation that British and French employees are helping Ukraine target Russian positions with Hurricane Shadow/Scalp cruise missiles.